Super Healthy Kids. I wanted to share with you a quick few snacks that you can prep for your family so that they'll have something to eat all week long. Now, the purpose of prepping snacks ahead of time for me is kind of really important because I have kids that will come home and if there's nothing ready for them to eat as a snack, they'll either just eat cereal or eat quesadillas with cheese and tortillas, and that's about all their minds can think of to eat. So what we like to do is have some things pre-made. You can spend just about a half hour on a Saturday and get these things ready. Today I'll show you the homemade version, and in the next video we can do a few pre-made packaged foods that we would buy at the grocery store. So in a snack, especially for kids, if you have a nice balance of carbs, fat, and protein, your snack is going to be much more sustainable. They can have something right after school and they won't be hungry again till dinner. So the perfect balance of carbs, fat, and protein are what we have in these snacks today. The first snack I like to pre-make is trail mix. And for all these, we have recipes in the notes that we'll link to, and so you can make your own. Trail mix, of course, can be almost anything. Whatever we have on hand, whatever's left over in the pantry, I'll just mix together into a trail mix. But the important thing is that we have some nuts and seeds, and that'll give us the healthy proteins, the healthy fats, and then we also have some dried fruit that will give us a nice balance of carbs so that you can have some quick sugar and it's delicious. The second thing we pre-make is some salsa. Now, especially in the summer, we keep a lot of this on hand, but salsa is great. You can have some baked corn chips to dip with it, some pita bread, or even some celery or carrots, even in salsa. We have in this one just some tomatoes and onions and peppers, but sometimes we'll also add chopped avocado or even some beans like black-eyed peas, which we really like. The third prep ahead snack is hummus. Now, hummus is the perfect balance of protein, carbs, and fat. It's from kidney beans. You have a little bit of sesame seed oil and some garlic and some nice flavorings. And we will also peel and chop up some carrots so that they can dip the carrots into the hummus. And we love our hummus. So that's number 3. Number 4 is some homemade peanut butter or almond butter. The reason I like to make this instead of just buy the package, which you can buy the package, there's plenty of great brands, but sometimes it's cheaper just to buy in bulk your peanuts or your almonds and then blend it up. And you can add flavorings. We like to add cinnamon, sometimes vanilla, and then I'll even actually water it down a little bit only because it makes it easier to dip. Sometimes peanut butter is really thick, but if you, of course, you can have a fruit basket and have lots of apples or celery on hand to dip with your fruit. Sometimes I like to buy the pre-sliced apples, and I know it costs more, and I know it's like kind of, I don't know, feels wasteful, but at the same time, if you have kids like mine, sometimes buying the whole apple is wasteful. Have you ever found an apple in the corner of your living room with one bite taken out of it? I know when my kids were toddlers, I would find apples everywhere with literally one bite. So sometimes if you just want a small snack, like 2 or 3 slices, then you don't want to split up an entire apple. So I do like these once in a while for something convenient that they can just take a couple, take a few dips, and they're on their way. Our 5th thing is just some homemade bars. Like, we love the homemade Lar bars, and I did a video on that already, which I'll link in the notes. But also homemade granola bars are great to have. We keep it in a clear container. The kids can see it. They can just take one when they get home from school. But in order to keep these as our balance, we include nuts in our bars or seeds, and then a little bit of dried fruit. Of course, for the Lar bars, we use dates, but you can use any. For the granola bars, we use oats, and that's a good source of carbs. Number 6 is some pre-made quinoa salad. Now this sounds funny, but we actually eat out of this every day. So you just take a scoop and it's the perfect after-school snack. I have a little avocado in there because I like to squeeze it on. But all this is quinoa, cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, parsley, and black beans. And it's a dressing, but you can use any kind of dressing. Sometimes I'll add the avocado and put a little ranch dressing on it, or some Italian dressing, or whatever you want, but it's to be eaten cold. So if we keep this in the fridge, somebody can just have a scoop of it, and it's super delicious. And then the last thing is pre-made potatoes. So, sounds funny, I didn't start doing this until my son would come home every day, microwave a potato for 5 minutes and eat that. And it's fine, he can keep doing that, and I actually don't have a problem with the microwave, but it just doesn't taste as good. If you've had a microwaved potato, it's like not moist, not soft, not as amazing as baked. So these are sweet potatoes. You can do both kinds of potatoes, but I have them both ready to go so that when they come home from school, they can just take one. If you don't like cooking your potatoes in foil, just wrap them first in some parchment paper, and then you can use some foil, and they're perfectly soft and ready to go. So this is our Saturday prep for snacks. You can do this once a week, and you'll have plenty of food for your kids to eat all week, and so they're not reaching for that cereal again. So I hope you enjoyed this session. Stay tuned. Next time I'll share some packaged foods that we like to have on hand that are a perfect snack, that are healthy, that are the nice balance of carbs, protein, and fat. And in the meantime, subscribe to Super Healthy Kids, our YouTube channel, and we'll try to keep sharing more and more videos with you. See you later.